My lady, please be careful of what you say, at least until we've found a different judge.
But I haven't said a thing. I love the common people for their honesty and simplicity. I just can't stand how they snap.
Donations, please.
A ridiculous case, Your Honor. The other side has abducted a child and refuses to hand it back.
The other side is a very attractive person. But the trial commence. Strict adherence to the truth, please, especially from you.
Your Honor, you know they say that blood is thicker than water? That's a very wise saying.
The court wishes to know how much the lawyers are getting.
I beg your pardon? Well, 500 piastres, Your Honor. In answer to the unorthodox question posed by the bench.
Unorthodox. I ask because I listen to you much differently if I know you're expensive.
Well, thank you, Your Honor. But let me say this to the court. The bonds of blood are the strongest bonds of all. Mother and child. Is there a more intimate relationship?
And what do you have to say to this and everything else these lawyers are going to come up with?
The child is mine.
Is that all? I hope you can prove it. Anyway, I suggest you tell me why I should entrust this child to you.
Because I've brought him up to the best of my abilities. I've always found him something to eat. I've gone through hell for him.
Your Honor, it's very telling that this young woman is not claiming a blood link between herself and the child.
The court takes note.
Thank you, Your Honor. And if I may, a woman. Burdened by sorrow, one who has already lost her husband and now lives in fear of losing her child, would like to say a few words. My lady.
Thank you. Your Honor, a truly dreadful fate compels me to ask the court to return my child to me. It is not for me to describe the spiritual agony of a motherless child. The horrors, the terrors, the sleepless
It's
nights.
unthinkable the way this woman has been treated. I mean, she has refused entry into her dead husband's palace. She's blocked from receiving any income from his land, and she has coldly informed me that without her son and heir, she is a nobody. She can't even pay her lawyer.
The primary issue here is the human tragedy of a mother. Even if little Michael were not heir to the governor's fortune, he would still be the adored child of my clients.
All the governor's wife cared about was what clothes she was gonna take with her.
The child is mine.
And I am the father, Your Honor.
This man is Grusha's fiancé, Your Honor, and his statements are therefore not to be trusted.
So you're saying this child is the result of too much screwing around? Now what kind of child is this? Some street waif in rags? Or some posh kid from a rich family?
He's just an ordinary child.
I'm going to hurry things along a bit. Stop listening to everyone's lies, especially yours.
I can believe you'd like to hurry this along when I see the backhanders you've been taking.
Now hold your tongue. Did I take a backhander from you?
No, only because I can't pay.
Precisely. I get so little from the hungry, I nearly go hungry myself. You people want justice, but you can't pay for it. When you go to the butcher's, you expect to pay, but when you come to the judge, you think it's free as air.
Well, you know what they say. They came to shoot the horsefly out of its leg.
Let me think. Better a diamond from a dung heap than a stone from a mountain stream. Find 10 piastres for a bag of quote. That'll teach you the meaning of justice.
Oh, I know what you mean by justice. You fine us because we can't make speeches like them with their lawyers?
Exactly. You're all too stupid.
It's because you want to give the child to that woman there, even though she's too refined to change a nappy. You don't know any more about justice than I do.
Well, now there's some truth in that. I'm an ignorant man. I spend all my money on food and booze. I was raised by nuns, you see. You're really stupid trying to take me on rather than making eyes at me and flashing your arse a bit, which would improve my mood at no end.
Ugh, I will still tell you what I think of your justice, you drunken old fool. How can you lecture me and talk down to me like you're some saint in a stained glass window? No, 100 to wretched one, you will take the child away from me, but I will tell you this. They should only choose child abusers and moneylenders to be judges.
Now I see you have a soft spot for justice. I don't believe the child is yours, but if it were, wouldn't you want it to be rich? And for all that, you just need to say that it's not yours. And just like that, he'd have beggars at his doorstep and soldiers in his service. Don't you want your child to be rich?
Hear now what this angry woman thought, but did not say. If he walked in golden shoes, he would walk upon the weak. It is evil he would choose. He could ridicule the meek.
Woman, I think I understand you.
I'm not giving him up ever. I saved his life.
He is dressed in rags.
That's not true. I wasn't given time to put on his good shirt, you see.
He's been living in a pigsty.
I'm no pig, unlike some. Where did you leave your child?
I'll sort you out, you slut! She's a common criminal. She deserves a whipping on the spot.
Wait, defendant. The court has not yet made a decision on who the real mother is. Now my duty as judge is to choose a mother for this child. We will have a test. Shava, get a stick of chalk and draw a circle on the ground.